Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Sorry I'm a few seconds late getting on here. I was having some issues with the phone, but we got everything taken care of. So good morning. How are y'all doing on this Friday? Y'all ready for the weekend? My name is Pinique Singleton from connectwithpinique.com. Welcome to this morning's episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. All of you guys are winning this morning. All of you guys are winners this morning. So welcome to Friday. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. So today, I want to talk about a couple of things. And hopefully I'm not going to be all over the place. I have my notes, so hopefully I'm going to stay focused, right? Stay focused. But the reason for today's topic is because I've recently, well, let me back up. Y'all know I'm really big on mindset. I'm really big on mindset and thinking positive thoughts. Mindset is the first step to doing anything, right? If you don't think you're going to win, you're not going to win. If you think you're going to fail, you're going to fail. So before you do anything, you have to get your mind right, and you have to be positive. So today I really just kind of want to remind everybody, because I've talked about this before, but I really want to just remind everybody that you gotta speak things into existence. You have to be positive. You can't walk around with a negative attitude all the time, right? Because what you speak and what you think, that's what's going to happen. Okay, that's what's going to happen, positive and negative. So it works both ways, right? So when you speak something, you're prophesying the future. What you're saying is what's going to come to pass. So you can't be saying negative things. You can't be speaking failure. You can't be, speaking lack, defeat. You can't speak any of that. You've got to speak positive. I don't care what your circumstances look like right now. If you want to come out of that, if you want to do better, if you want to get further, you got to be positive. So that's what I want to talk about today. The reason I'm talking about this today is because over the last 2 days, I've had conversations with two gentlemen who were just like super negative. Like they were so negative, I just wanted to shake them and be like, stop it, stop thinking like that, And so that's why I want to talk to you guys today. I just want to remind everybody, because I think sometimes we all need a reminder, that we must be positive, that we must think positive thoughts, say positive things. When you put it into the atmosphere, that's what's going to happen. So both of these gentlemen that I had these conversations with, I ended up telling both of them, you need to change your mindset. That's what your problem is. It's not, anything but mindset. Now, obviously, action and things like that come into play, but mindset is the biggest thing. Your thoughts, what you're thinking, what you're saying, and things of that nature. So, and one of the guys is funny because he was like, yeah, people have told me this before. Well, people told you this before. They're not saying it just because they don't have nothing else to talk about. They're saying it because they're trying to help you. They're saying it because they're trying to get you to change your thinking. Because if you just change your thinking, if you shift your mind, you can shift your whole life, right? I've said that before, right? I'm laughing at the comments. Y'all funny. But anyway, I'm going to keep it moving. So, I was telling this one gentleman about my experience with American Airlines. And I was just telling them, about how I was writing them a letter and everything like that. And, so we'll see what happens. And he was like, oh, nothing's going to happen. I was like, boy, the devil is a liar. You better get that off of me. Don't speak that over me. Right? Don't tell me nothing's going to happen, And he was like telling me about an experience he had. And I'm like, well, what did you say when you wrote them the letter? What kind of details did you give him? And he was like, oh, well, I didn't do all that. Well, that's why. Because you didn't take action, right? So not only do you have to speak positive, you have to think positive, you got to take action towards the things that you want to manifest, towards the things that you want to happen in your life, right? So you got to make an effort. Because how many of you guys know that if you speak it and you seek it, then you're going to see it, right? I'm going to say that one more time. If you speak it and then you seek it, you will see it, right? So that's what you have to do. You have to be positive. You have to take action. And you're going to get what you want out of life, right? And so that was that situation. And there was more to the situation, but I don't need to get into all that. You guys get the idea, right? And so the next person, he was interested in joining me in my business. Y'all know I'm with Total Life Change. I sell ISOT and everything. And so he was wanting to get started. And I'm like, well, what package do you want to start out with as far as the tea? How many packs of tea do you need? And he wanted like a month's supply. And I'm like, what are you going to do with 4 packs of tea? How are you going to have tea to sell to other people? And he's like, well, I don't want to order a lot of tea just in case I can't sell it. So right there, guys, just in case I can't sell it. So you're already putting out in the atmosphere. You're already putting into your mind that you can't do it, that you can't sell it. You know what I'm saying? An ambitious person is going to buy the tea because they know they can sell it. But he didn't want to buy the tea because he think he might not sell it. What? I just like, wait a minute. So needless to say, we kind of tabled that whole joining the business thing because he wasn't ready. He wasn't confident. You know what I mean? He didn't believe in himself, because I tell you guys every day, you have to believe in yourself. And I tell you that I believe in you, and I do, but you have to believe in yourself, or nothing is going to happen. You're not going to get any results unless you believe it. So how do you build your belief? One is personal development, reading, getting your mind right. But another thing that I love, that I do every single day, is positive affirmations. How many of you guys say positive affirmations in the morning? I do it in the car, or I do it, when I'm getting ready every morning, because, when you do that, those things are what starts to happen, because see, your subconscious mind begins to believe that, right? And so then your actions begin to make it happen, right? And that's not only the things you say, but what are you listening to? What are you putting inside, right? When you're on the way to work, are you listening to motivation? Are you listening to music? I know some of you guys like music. It's nothing wrong with music, but what type of music are you listening to? Because I know all the words to Bad and Bougie. That's fine, but how is that helping? When you listen to the motivation, when you listen to personal development and things of that nature, you start to remember those things. Because how many of you guys have ever learned the words to a song and you weren't trying to? So it works the same way with positivity. There's this one thing by Jim Rohn that I listened to over and over and over again. And now when he's saying it, I find myself repeating it because I already know what he's going to say. And I wasn't trying to learn it. I was just listening to it, because it's about network marketing or whatever. It's how to build your network marketing business. And now I can, now I know the words. And then when you start to listen to it, you believe it, right? So what are you listening to? What are you putting inside of your head? Okay? That's what I want to know. Because when you listen to those positive things, and it can be music. I listen to certain music, gospel music, different things. You learn all kinds of things. I know a lot more scriptures and things now because they sing it in the music. I'm not necessarily trying to learn it, but when you put all that positivity in, you can't help but to be a positive person, right? You can't help but to change your thinking and to start believing those things that you're hearing. So I, encourage you guys to listen to personal development. I encourage you guys to say affirmations, at night when you're going to bed. If you're one of those people that got to have some noise, I know a lot of people like to have the TV on, but instead of having that reality show playing in the background, why don't you find something motivational? Why don't you put on, some Les Brown or Jim Rohn or, anything. I can't even think of some of the other tools that I use, but put on something like that in the background instead of having that TV just on. Because you might think you're not paying attention, you're not watching it, but your subconscious is so powerful that you are, right? That you are absorbing all that information. So again, guys, you're going to feel better, you're going to be more confident, and you're going to start to believe when you start doing things like this. When I say my morning affirmation, I'm just smiling. I'm excited because I can feel that it's going to manifest. So as I'm repeating those things, I just get excited. I'm literally smiling because I know those things are going to happen. So the whole moral of the story today is just to be positive, ladies and gentlemen. Stop being negative, and also make some steps to change, right? Because remember, if nothing changes, nothing changes. If you don't do anything different, you're never going to get anything different. So for those of you guys that say, well, I've been like this all my life, well, it's time to change your life. If you want to see the next half of your life to be better than the first half, right? It's time to do something different. Okay? So don't use that as an excuse. I'm just like this. That's how my mom was. That's how my dad was. That's how my family was. Well, it's time for you to break the cycle. We always talk about generational curses. You need to break that now so the next generation will go forth and be better, and they won't have that curse, because you're going to break it and you're going to stop it right now. It can stop with you. You just have to make the choice. So look, I'm going to stop, because I could go on all day about this subject, because it's so many negative people, and that's why their lives may not be going in the direction that they want. So I'm going to stop now. Okay. I just want to encourage you guys on this Friday morning. My name is Pinique Singleton. I thank you guys for hanging out with me. Good morning, Tanisha, Deshay, Michelle. Who else we got on here? Leroy, Paquita, Lysandra, Pearl. What's up, Pearl? We need to get up. So, and I do see there's some questions. Deshay, that's what's up. You wrote your own positive affirmation. I have one too that I do every morning. Michelle, yes, guys, channel 128, if you guys have XM radio. Joe Osteen, he's awesome. His sermons are short and they're easy to listen to, and he's funny. So if you guys need motivation, listen to that. I listen to that on my way to work. Tanisha, you said, what personal development materials do I read? Man, I can shoot you a whole list of books and different things that I listen to and read. So I will inbox you, Tanisha. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here and let you guys get on with your day. My name is Pinique Singleton from connectwithpinique.com. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and share. And also, it's time for y'all to get off of Facebook. Don't scroll on Facebook for the next hour, right? That also goes into what are you putting in, looking at that craziness, right? Some of the stuff is good, but some of it you could probably do without. So get off of Facebook and get out there and be great on purpose today, because you can do it. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself and make the choice to be great. So y'all choose greatness on this Friday and this weekend, and everybody have an awesome and amazing day. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys Monday.